All right, so I'm shooting this video before I test drive the car from the AYC thing I hope I fixed. But I'm shooting this video because I'm bored and I wanted to work on something. To give you some updates, I've installed the matte performance heat shield back there. Now it's protecting the ABS, so that will never burn up again. That's the only thing I've really done, but I'm going to show you one thing. I know it's a kind of a controversial thing in the EVO world. Maybe not controversial, but I know every car, turbocharged car, needs it, and a lot of you guys go with the matte performance one, but I like radium stuff. So I got the radium. Let's see, in here. I haven't even put it together yet, so there's a lot of stuff to go through in here. Let's unpack all this stuff here. So I'm going to start putting this together. And I chose this one. I'm going to go over why I chose the radium. And I got the dual one. So I got one for the, what do you say, the driver's side, and one for the passenger side. Here, it's all disassembled. I still have to go through this and put it all together. But I'm going to go over why I chose to go with the dual catch can setup instead of the matte performance one. I know a lot of people do the matte performance one and takes that out. And both hoses route from, I think over there. Oh no, the vent right there to the catch can, and then from under here to the catch can, and then you have a big open filter. But there's a reason why I want to keep everything sealed system, and most of you should too, because it's still, like right now, the stock system pulls vacuum from the intake, and then the other one, the map just goes to open, and it's never sucking the vapors like out. So it's just, you know, the map one has that filter there, and then you get the stinky oil smell, and it smells like your car's not running right, but it is, but you smell the oil, and you're not supposed to. And then when you hit the gas, it actually sucks the pressure out. So if there's excess pressure being built up in there, it actually sucks it out. And this I learned kind of from my RX-7. I had a couple of catch cans set up on the FC, and when I had it just open, it built up way too much pressure and blow like the dipstick out. And then when I hooked it back to the vacuum source through the catch can, it actually didn't blow the dipstick out anymore, and it did what it was supposed to do better. So let me get this all built, put it in, and I'll show you how much oil is in there too. I don't know how much oil is actually built up in the intake, but last time I had that off, just checking, there was some oil residue in there, and hopefully that'll help that. And that's why I chose that one. And there is some guy on YouTube, I forgot what channel it was, but he actually did a test, and he put a pressure sensor on the oil cap. He tapped a pressure sensor there and tested both systems, a sealed system, which it's sucking vacuum back in, and then the open one to the filter one. And when you did the one that actually went back to the intake, it kept actually lower pressure under the valve cover, or just in the system in general. So I want to build this. You're gonna see this after if I fix the 4-wheel drive light, but I want to do something tonight, so I'm gonna just start building this, build this up, and get to installing it. Here are just a few of the pieces. I pulled one of the catch cans apart. That's the brackets that go by the headlight. The catch cans are pretty small compared to the matte performance one, as you can see, but there's two separate ones. So if you add those together, it's probably the same. I'm gonna show you the inside, why I like the radium products so much. I mean, they're made out of aluminum, really nice aluminum. They have a screen mesh in there to separate the oil from the air that's going through. And then it goes down, drips down, goes into that, has a little dipstick to check the oil level in there. and I got lucky enough so I don't have to unscrew this. I don't know how hard this is going to get to unscrewing and then dumping it out. The transfer pump that I showed in the AYC video that I have linked, this hose actually fits through the dipstick, and I'll be able to suck it out, the oil out, with the transfer pump I got, without even having to take these out of the car. So that's going to be convenient and nice. So that's why you need to pick one of those transfer pumps up. You can use it for a lot of stuff. I'm going to use it for the diffs as well. Well, just the construction of these are super nice. So let's put this together and start getting in the car. And as a side note, I just want to go around and I always check everything on these, and Radium is an American company, so they like to use American stuff. So this is a 3/16 Allen, not a 4 or a 5 like I thought. It's American sizing. So luckily I got this Allen wrench set that I also have in the description is what I got. These came with metric and American, luckily. So I was able to check all that, and I'm guessing these are probably American too, and everything else is American, but we'll find out. Nope, the top ones are 3mm, so mix and match of American and metric on this. All right, I don't know, it's like probably a week later since I started working on the catch can system, but since my last video, you did see that we fixed the AYC pump. All the differentials are working. I took it on a little test drive on the back road for you guys. But I'm going to go over the catch can system. I went with the Radium one, and why real quick. I'm going to show you. So I did the Radium dual here and here. And if you guys did some research on the Radium dual, this one goes into the front of the valve cover and then back to this intake under the rail, fuel rail. And this one comes off the valve cover into the catch can and then sucks it back into the intake. And again, the reason I went with the Radium setup instead of the Matte Performance, which would go here with the filter, is because since when you're under boost, this is going to be actually consistently sucking out of the pressure out of the valve cover and out of the crankcase, rather than just pushing the pressure out of it instead and then just going in and whatever. It's just letting out the pressure instead. This is actually going to be under vacuum, which will keep the pressure in here a little bit lower technically. I mean, the other one works supposedly from what I hear, but I went with this one. There's going to be no fumes coming out of that filter off the catch can 2, off the MAP one, or any other one that has a filter on it. But mostly it keeps everything sealed, contained, and under vacuum. So we're gonna go test this out. Not just go over this, but see, my buddy's here with the Z4. We're actually gonna go hit up a drift spot that we know here. Sunday, it's finally raining outside, and we're gonna go try to slide this bad boy around. I know you guys don't just want me seeing what parts I put on and stuff like that. I wanna do more driving stuff. All right, let's get out there. All right, we just pulled in. Always do like a, all right, stop. We just pulled in and just checking out the area right now, doing a pre-run through here because my buddy said they added some new parking blocks here. Is that it? I don't remember. Let's check out the area first before we try anything. It's nice and, yep, we usually slide this corner here all the way through here. Nice and open here still. All right, that's good. Sometimes you could slide here back and forth Manji, but I don't know if, with the EVO if I could Manji that good. Alright, let me check this place out. Then I'll hand the camera to my buddy from the outside. I'll still try to do an yeah, maybe I'll do an in car view. I don't know if you want to see me slide around from the inside, but maybe you do. We'll see. Alright, let's get to this. Okay. Alright, that's my buddy Don right there. What up? He's gonna go practice some donuts real fast first, and then I'll hop in. Yeah, he's gonna try not to embarrass himself, and I'm gonna try some donuts and really embarrass myself because this is all-wheel drive. So it'll be an embarrassing day for me. Yeah, let's go see how Don does real fast. Just a heads up, it is storming. It's supposed to be storming in the Bay Area today. Let's see how he does. Looks like he's spinning out a little easy there. It looks a little tail happy, huh? Like, does it come out real fast? Yeah. It's hard to catch it, huh?
I think it's probably because my alignment too.
It looked good though sliding out. It looks good sliding.
You get a little more cast it. Like,
it doesn't come back,
yeah,
right?
A lot of work on the wheel.
Oh, okay.
So.
Feels like you're fighting it a lot.
So
it's like drifting Miata problem.
Yeah, it's also kind of
it came out. You got one nice one. Holy shit, it's windy out here. Sorry for it's super windy out here. If you have wind noise, that's sorry. That's just how it's gonna be. It's fun though. That was cool.
All right, later.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna try it. Now I'm gonna try mine.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, the front washes out a lot.
Tries.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to rip the e-brake and then get on it.
Oh yeah, you can try that.
We'll see.
All right. Take two.
Temps were horrible, but it could be because I have 265s on this thing and only has stock horsepower. I mean, you got around a couple times, but just not great. But at least I felt it out, and it doesn't oversteer, so that's safe. It won't ever just oversteer on me that I know of. I even tried to turn super hard into the turn, yank the e-brake. Maybe my e-brake stinks, but Don's gonna go down, try to slide his Z4. Let's see. So it looks like it comes out. Once it comes out real easy. Kind of like my Subaru did when I rear-wheel drive. Yeah, those are good donuts. Like, it's still hard in this car, and I don't know why. Fighting it. We're fighting it in both of the cars today, but mine's not even supposed to do donuts, so I was just trying it out. We'll come back with the ARC-7, and what's Colin have? The Celica Supra, some cars that actually could drift around. So we suck. But we tried.